I'm writing a book. Yes, finally, saying it itself is so intimidating that finally I'm saying it and sharing this with everyone, with my friends on LinkedIn and also YouTube. Now, writing a book has been one of my goals this year in 2022. But then somehow at the end of the year, I couldn't really get into the mood of writing a book because I have some fears in me, which I'll be sharing with you guys in a while. That keep tapping into my mind, saying that you can wait, it's okay, there's no rush. But a few people that I spoke with, throughout the year, have really encouraged me to think that you can actually write a book. Now, one of the person is my very good friend, Robert Barry. I got to know him from LinkedIn and through one of the mastermind. So when I was interviewing him on LinkedIn Live, so he shared that he has wrote multiple books and is self-published all by himself. So he made me really believe that I too can actually write a book, and actually anyone can actually write a book. Times goes by, and I didn't have much push from anyone, so I keep telling myself that it's okay, I can hold on and I can write next year after I have my baby, or maybe I can have it the next year after things are settled down. But I think I'm finally here where I want to take up this challenge in the end of 2022. Now, this is one of the fears that really stopped me from taking the steps to get started. Now, one of it is really about who am I to write a book, right? I mean, yes, I've been really talking to people on LinkedIn and really sharing my my insights when it comes to marketing. But there's so many people out there already doing it. Who will even want to read my book, or even want to buy and read my book, right? So am I good enough to even write a book? There's so many people already talking about this particular topic. Then why should I even share my experience or my thoughts about it? It comes back to the major purpose of you writing this book. You're not trying to serve everyone in the world, but you're really trying to serve the little community that you have built, that I have built all this while. So even if one person read the book or 10 people is going to read the book, I think I'm serving my purpose already. And by me documenting everything that I've learned in the past 3 years running this solopreneurship, I think it will really be useful for a lot of solopreneurs, business owners, people who want to start professional service-based businesses. It's really going to be helpful for them. And finally, despite all this fear, I'm actually writing a book. And this was really motivated by one of the associations that I'm currently attached to, which is known as MAP, the Malaysian Association of Professional Speakers. So I've been part of this association since early year. And, they've been running multiple programs. And one of the programs that launched in November was the book writing. And I was like, wow. This is like a light bulb moment in me, okay, this may be the opportunity that I should take on, because there are, a lot of people who have written books within the particular, within the association itself, and they're ready to help us. And I knew that, this community will be a safe space for me to really share my journey, my struggles throughout when I'm writing my book. So that's exactly why I thought that, okay, I should take this opportunity and be part of this community and really start taking, my goal of writing a book seriously. Now, let me share with you a little bit about the book. So the book the title of the book, I'm still deciding on it, but I'm going to share some of the, ideas that I've had. But I'm very clear about the purpose of these books. Now, you all know how I'm helping, entrepreneurs and executives to really build their personal brand and thought leadership on LinkedIn, so that, they really drive opportunities that they never even imagined. So, because I personally have gone through that, and I really want to advocate on that. So, the kind of opportunities that you get is from you, driving leads for business, getting clients, to getting booked, to getting booked as a speaker, getting on featured on news or magazines. There are a lot of opportunities that you have never imagined comes to you just by you building a personal brand. And I'm particularly going to focus on building personal brand on LinkedIn. And how this book is going to be beneficial for me is that it's going to add credibility to what I'm already doing. Now, I know a lot of people talks about personal branding, but where I am at now, I have not seen anyone who have written a book when it comes to personal branding, especially on LinkedIn. So I thought I would take this space to share my expertise to the people within the community that I am in, and I think that will be very, very beneficial for them. Really, motivating myself to make sure that I am completing to write this book is that I've shared recently that I'm actually currently expecting and having my second baby, and I really want that to be a push factor. So I've been telling myself that I need to finish writing this book before I give birth to my second baby. So that's the real motivation that I'm giving myself, because when I have my book and I have my baby together, I knew that something is changing in me in 2023. So I want this to come together. My business and my baby, it's who I am. It's really the identity that I built for myself. And, kickstarting with something so amazingly magical for me in 2023, I want this two to really go in together. So that's really the motivation that I've given myself. Now, let me me share with you the process I've been going through in the last couple of weeks and also days. So the first week I've gone through the pre-writing workshop with some of the MAPS members. So we have over 20 people who have committed to write book this year through the community. So it was really nice to see how people are coming together, and also the mentors who are there, almost 5 of them, who have written their own book, sharing their experience and how the book have helped them in some ways. After the pre-writing workshop, I've also been reading books, on writing, of course, like how you could start writing, and then what is the type of books that you're looking at, what type of form that you want, design and all that. So I've really been, doing some research on that, really going to the library and going to the bookstore to see what kind of books that I want my readers to have, those kind of things that I'm looking at. I've also brainstormed, some ideas for the book. Now let me share with you, the poem that I've run on LinkedIn, where I'm sharing about the title that I'm interested as for the book, and I've gotten a few votes. And it's beginner as well, but I haven't yet to finalize if that would be the title for the book. But yes, here it is. Here is the title. So the first title is Impact with Visibility, and then I have second one, Building a Personal Brand in 60 Days, and then I have The Art of Mastering a Personal Brand, and finally, From Individual to Brand. So I have 40% of people who voted for From Individual to Brand. Yeah, me too, really connected with that idea, because I think it really speaks directly to people, like from individual to brand. And let me know in the comment section below, out of these 4, what's your favorite? Maybe you could also, give any other new idea that you might have that could be helpful for me as well. And after that, I want to start on the cover page design for the book. So it's something that I will be doing first as well, designing the cover page. And one of the things that I've been contemplating is also, should I put the face of myself, or now here's the exciting part. So once I'm done with the design and the title of the book, I'm going to launch the early bird for this particular book. So anyone who's signing up for the early bird, you'll get 50% discount when I launch the book. Stay tuned, as I'm also super excited to release this book as an early bird as soon as possible. Now the thing that's really going to take a lot of time when it comes to pre-writing is the outline for the book. I really need to come up with the flow and the structure on how am I going to write this book. So I've been doing research on that. I've been really look at the topics that I want to cover. I want to make sure that I'm covering everything that's needed for people who are really looking at building their personal brand, knowing how to do storytelling, and connecting, really building relationship with people on LinkedIn. So those are all the things that I'll be covering in the book, and I'm going to structure it. So that's all for the book writing process so far. This is a journey that I want to share with you guys. I'm definitely going to update again next month on this journey, so make sure that you stay tuned. Now, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Make sure that you subscribe and also click on the bell notification so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Until then, have a great week and also a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.